Hey there Famiri, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the joys of Christmas. I don't know why I'm doing this, but hey, I love me some Christmas. I can't do 25 days of Vlogmas, so I'm doing, hopefully, I feel like we're on track for 10 Joys of Christmas, and that's my version of Vlogmas. So hey, welcome. By the title, you already know that we're gonna talk about protein, so let's get into it. Okay, let's go. So I feel like there's an entire revolution going on in the natural hair community. Everybody is discovering not only protein, but protein overload, protein sensitivity. People are avoiding protein like the plague. It's like, oh no, low porosity hair and protein don't go together. But don't they? Does low porosity hair not need protein? So I noticed on the internets that people feel like they don't need protein for their hair, and that's an entire video all on itself. But in this video, I want to talk to you about if you feel like you have protein sensitive hair, how are you actually supposed to strengthen your hair if you're not going to use protein? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's get into it. Okay, so here's what you got to know about your hair. Your hair consists out of protein. There's a layer in your hair which is made up out of a form of protein. So what happens when your hair gets older? It gets gaps in the protein layer. It starts to weaken, and that's why we use products with protein or protein treatments to kind of temporarily patch that up so that the hair stays strong. So what happens as your hair gets older and you avoid protein and everything, your hair is gonna stay weak. So I personally think that even if you're protein sensitive or you need like very little protein, you still need like a little bit of protein, and maybe not even a lot. Like with one leave-in conditioner with protein, maybe your hair is like, thank you, I needed that, I'm cool for like another week. So when it comes to the question, how do you strengthen protein sensitive hair? Option number one could be just to find your moisture protein balance. So I learned this the hard way in 2018. In 2018, I got protein overload from trying rice water and products with a lot of protein all together. I found my balance, and I can use a leave-in conditioner with protein. I just don't use a lot of mask with protein. My styling cream can have protein, but I just don't like a lot of shampoos with protein. So that's my thing. You need to invest time to find your moisture protein balance. So that's option number one. Another option is to find alternative ingredients in hair products, in DIYs, that can strengthen your hair from the inside out. My number one thing that I would say is research minerals. I'm gonna mainly talk about silica in this video. Silica is a type of mineral that strengthens your hair like really well. It nourishes your existing hair, but it also nourishes your hair follicle. So your hair grows in stronger, and it's also stronger as it grows. And just to kind of give it to you straight, where can you find silica? In what type of DIYs? Of course in products, but in Rasul clay. I was just so excited to tell you that. Listen, I shared a video like maybe I think a few months ago where I started using Rasul clay. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna link it in the iCard. I knew I wasn't crazy. I started noticing that yes, my hair had more shine, but it was also stronger. And I was like, this doesn't have protein, it has minerals. So I started to research the minerals, and there you have it. Silica is one of the reasons why Rasul clay is really good for strengthening your hair. I think Rasul clay has like around 58% of silica. So listen, get on that Rasul clay, get on that minerals and silica life, because it actually is really nourishing and it's not that expensive. So those are actually my tips for the day to kind of round it all off. How do you strengthen protein sensitive hair? Number one, try to see like what is your protein moisture balance. You do kind of need a little bit of protein, like even if it's like an insanely little amount, like once every 2 months, you still need protein. And if you want to skip it altogether, research minerals and especially silica. So if that helped, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below, do you know any other minerals that really strengthen your hair? Any other products besides protein that strengthen your hair? Share your tips down below and help us out. And since it's the joys of Christmas, I also have a Christmas question. And my Christmas question is, it's a little bit of a juicy one. Mariah Carey Christmas album. I feel like that's like one of the biggest Christmas albums of all time, right? Like All I Want for Christmas. That's like the biggest Christmas banger. My question is this. Do you know any like new songs or in the last 5 years that have the potential to be just as much of a banger as that song? Like, do they have the shelf life to stay bangers for the next 20-30 years? So I want to know. Let's talk Christmas, and I will see you in the next video, I guess, which I have conveniently placed here and here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the joys of Christmas, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.